What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Joe and I'm Cramser. That's Joe. Jason is missing. He took Massive Attack week off. No problemo there. Trip hop, not probably Jason's speed. Side 3 today. Obviously, one of the main features of Massive Attack is bringing in just a ton of vocalists. Adam Bimpe from TV on the Radio, Sinead O'Connor, Frasier from Cocteau Twins. The list goes on and on and on. So we thought about kind of going down that path of just other artists that do exactly what Massive Attack do and just bring in singers all the time. We're going to be a little more sneaky about it. We're going to do kind of like tracks or songs or whatever where you didn't really know there was someone else in there singing. So, or with our very educated fan base, you probably did know, but yeah, we're just going to bullshit a little bit. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to take this because you have the bands like Massive Attack that have the guest singers that come in and do a whole, the entire song. I went a little different direction. I chose some songs that have guest appearances that aren't duets. We're not doing duets, so no Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel, singing, holding each other, nothing like that. But speaking of Massive Attack and Tricky, this is an interesting one. I definitely heard this one before I know who Tricky was, but Tricky drops in a little verse on a live song, if you can believe it or not, Simple Creed from Live V5, whatever the hell they call that one. It's really weird, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool, actually, the way Tricky just shows up in a live song. It's not I wouldn't even think they knew who each other were, to be honest, but kind of works. Another one where you got these guys are sort of in the same universe, but not really. You have Maynard James Keenan showing up on Know Your Enemy by Rage Against the Machine, just for like a little breakdown part. It's a real weird, you might, you blink and you'll miss him singing on it, but just a cool little interesting thing. And that was 92. So Tool wasn't even like a name yet. So interesting how he shows up and gets very famous later. Let's see, here's a little more commonly known one. Sting, his appearance on Money for Nothing, does the great intro or outro vocals, I'm a little sick. I think I could pull that off if I was at full voice, but just has a really cool element to that song. That's a more known one. And then we'll finish it off with we'll do one lesser known and one more well-known. I'm going to throw Liza Minnelli in there. She pops in for a guest spot on My Chemical Romance's song Mama, which is sort of their take on The Trial from The Wall. Very similar, overbearing mother kind of thing. And then we'll finish it off with, there's a lot of good ones, but I'll go with Donovan, his appearance on $1 Billion Babies from Alice Cooper. I think that's a pretty interesting and unique combination there, Donovan and Alice Cooper. But I really love that song, so I'll throw that on there.
Yeah, I had no idea that was Tricky on that live song. I hate that part in that live song because he's like, someone took your bubble gum or something. It's super lame, but it is a cool factoid. All right, I'll start off one. Great song, Heart of Gold by Neil Young. Obviously, you get that really good accompaniment with the female vocal when it goes in the Heart of Gold. That's Linda Ronstadt. But also supplying vocals is James Taylor. And I only know that because I read it. I've listened to it over and over. I can't pick out where the hell James Taylor is on it. I really can't. So if anyone really has a good idea how I can narrow that down, let me know. Here's another one that almost seems unnecessary to get such a big name on, but I'm going with Amy Mann doing the part in Time Stand Still, where she simply says time stands still, just gives you the name of the song. And then, yeah, when they play live, they just run a little loop of her doing it, and that's all you get. It seems like a bit of a, hopefully they gave her like a free lunch or something to come in and do that, but it is what it is. It's, didn't want Alex or Neil to do it, obviously, so they brought in Amy Mann. Probably a good pick. I'm gonna go with a little wild one here. I'm gonna go with Paul McCartney, not singing, but using his mouth to eat a carrot for vegetables by the Beach Boys. Not one of my favorite tracks. Obviously, he got a free lunch there. Just carrots, unfortunately, although maybe Mike Love was like, no, you're spitting that shit out, man. Not on my watch. Who knows? Let's see. You 86th the Kate Bush and Don't Give Up, Peter Gabriel one. That's fine. Let's take a look at your shirt there to find our next one. Let's go with Chuck D. Cool Thing by Sonic Youth. Really a marriage we didn't know we needed. And yeah, it's kind of fun and it kind of works, for such a very subversive, avant-garde, artsy-fartsy rock band. They're like, yeah, let's bring him in. It'll be a lot of fun. There's a bunch more. Michael Jackson showing up on Girls, Girls, Girls by Jay-Z, which you mentioned recently on the channel, is a good one. But let's throw in one that I think is really nicely done. Christopher Cross, Ride Like the Wind. Michael McDonald shows up just to go, such a long way to go. And like, that's pretty much it. Like, what a cool, I'm always intrigued to know how these situations come about. Like, are they just chilling and he's like, hey, you want to come just do this? Or are they like, was Christopher Cross just such a mad genius that he was like, no one else by Michael McDonald can do this one backing vocal for me. It's got to be him, and it's going to bring everything together. You got any bonus picks, buddy?
Well, there's basically infinite rap songs you can pick, but I will give a special shout out to pretty much anything Snoop Dogg's done in the last 20 years. I'll shout out Katy Perry's California Girls for his ludicrous 30-second little rap. They'd always cut it out on radio when you're listening to like the soft FM stations, because you can't have a rapper on the song, but I think his little 30-second rap adds a lot of flavor to that song. There's a big one, maybe, I wouldn't say the most well-known, but Ronnie Spector on Take Me Home Tonight, Eddie Money, of course, just like Ronnie said.
Literally shouting it out. So, yeah. There's a ton more. Let us know in the comments what your favorite little vocal spots are by celebrity musicians. And if you didn't pick up on it, we had one in this episode as well. Jason, we had a little audio track from Jason. No, we didn't. I'm not going to send you down that rabbit hole. There's nothing to find, folks. Thanks for checking us out for Massive Attack Week. Don't forget to check out Songs of the Year tomorrow. And yeah, let us know maybe what trip hop artists you want us to check out next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Joe and I will see you next time. Thanks for checking out Taste Like Music.
We made $12.